Okay, so hi there again. We're going to continue with our algebraic products and the introduction to Vedic mathematics. And we're now on practice 3.4, and then I'm going to illustrate it now completely with using this sketchpad and with full step-by-step solution. So again, we're making use of the Sutra vertically and crosswise, just to remind everybody. So let's have it all. So for number one, we have quantity x plus 3 times the quantity of x plus 7. So how do we do this? Let's use the Sutra vertically and crosswise. So let's write them first. Well, let's write them first in a vertical manner. So we have x plus 3 times the quantity of x plus 7. So we're going to make use of this one-step method in Vedic maths. So what we're going to do is first vertically x times x is going to give us x squared. Crosswise is x times 7 plus 3 times x. So x plus x times 7 is 7x. 3 times x is 3x. So 7x plus 3x is going to give us 10x. Okay, and lastly, for the last step, for the vertical step, 3 times 7 is, of course, 21. So this is our answer for number 1. So x squared plus 10x plus 21. All right, now let's move on to number 2. What we have is 5x minus 4y times the quantity of 3y minus 2x. So we can do this straightly. So what we have is 5x times 3y first, vertically. That's going to give us 15xy. Crosswise now, 5x times minus 2x is going to give us minus 10x, 10x squared. So minus 10x squared. And then we have plus 4y times 3y. So 4y times 3y, negative 4y, is going to give us negative 12y, 12y squared. Now notice in our middle term, we should combine them, but we cannot because they are of different signs. So this is going to be negative. We're just going to write them 10x squared minus 12y squared. All right. And then lastly, for our vertical method, 4y minus 4y times minus 2y is going to give us positive 8xy. So positive 8xy. Notice we missed something. We're in our term here, and our term here are like signs or like terms. So we need to combine them in order for us to have, so negative 10x squared. 15 plus 8 is going to give us 23. So plus 23xy. And then lastly, we have minus 12y squared. Why did this happen? Why didn't we end up in a one-line fashion? Because notice our x's are not aligned. Our x's are on a crosswise pattern, and our y's are also in a crosswise pattern. If we did fix that before we did the sutra, we could do that in one line. The thing is, I have not. Okay, so just if you want, I can give you a sample of if we're going to do that with if we're going to fix that before we solve. So say for instance we put it as something like this. So 5x minus 4y times, we're going to put minus 2x first. So minus 2x plus 3y. So if we're going to do that, notice 5x times minus 2x is going to give us minus 10x squared. Crosswise now, 5x times 3y is going to give us 15xy plus 4y times um, 4y minus 4y times minus 2x. So that's going to give us, they're both negative, so it's going to become positive 4x times 2x. 4 times 2 rather is 8. So 8xy, which will give us positive 23xy. And then 4 minus 4y times positive 3y is going to give us minus 12y squared, which is pretty much the same, sorry, squared, okay, which is pretty much the same here. Again, if you will be combining them or putting them on the same variable, on the like variable, you will end up in a one-line fashion. All right, now let's go to number 3. I think you saw that already. Our third example, or our number 3 for the practice. So this number 3 has 3 terms on it, so it's going to be quite a challenge. So let's try. Okay, now we're going to put them first vertically. So we have 2x squared plus 7x minus 1 times 3x squared plus x plus 2. Okay, now um sorry first is vertically. So vertical 2x squared times 3x squared is going to give us 6x squared, no doubt, or rather 6x to the fourth, sorry. Okay, no doubt about it. Next is the crosswise method. We're going to cross 2x squared times x. That's going to give us 2x cubed. And then 7x times 3x squared. That's going to give us 21x cubed. So combine it. 21 plus 2 is going to give us 23x cubed. Okay, next is our crosswise, our centermost crosswise. 2x squared times 4 is going to give us 2x squared times 2. My goodness, I'm advanced on this. 4x squared. Then 7x times x is going to give us 7x squared. And then minus 1 times 3x squared is going to give us minus 3x squared. Minus 3x squared. So what will happen? 4 plus 7, since they're all like terms, 4 plus 7 is gonna give us 11. Minus 3 is going to give us positive 8. Okay, so positive 8x squared. Okay, next is a crosswise method. 7x times 2 is going to give us 14x. And then minus 1 times x is going to give us minus x. So 14 minus 1 is like, positive 13x. And then lastly, minus 1 times positive 2 is going to give us minus 2. And that's our answer for our number 3, which we're multiplying a trinomial by a trinomial. Okay, so those are our solutions for numbers 1, 2, and 3. You may always want to rewatch the video if you want to clear it out, if there's some things which are not clear. Here is number 1 here, everybody, if you want to check. And number 2 is also here. I suggest for number 2, you will want to align the variables first before doing the sutra. So that will be a one-line method. It's still the same. It's still correct. And for number 3, here it is. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you would like and subscribe, and please feel free to share this with your classmates or colleagues. And I hope you do love and appreciate Vedic mathematics, or the power of Vedic mathematics. So see you soon. Bye bye.